Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're testing some new makeup that's new to me. Two of these things are actually new though. I suppose three of these things are actually new. So we are testing the E.l.f. 16-hour concealer to see how we like it. It is Jeffree Star approved, that's enough for some of you, but I thought I would test it out too. We are also testing out the Revolution Forever Flawless Unconditional Love palette. This is one of four of these palettes, so we're going to test that out, as well as the foiled palette. Not quite as new, but still. And also the Cherry Blossom MAC Fix Plus. This is just a new scent, it's the same as Fix Plus, so if you like Fix Plus, you'll like this. But I've never tried Fix Plus before, so I love Cherry Blossom, so I bought it. So if you're interested in finding out about any of these products, as well as a couple other bits, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to start off with the E.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I have the shade Fair Rose, so it's one of like the fairest shades. I can't even open this, look how badly this is going. It's not going to focus, is it? But whatever. It's going really badly. There we go. So this one is meant to be kind of like a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, I believe. Not 100%, don't quote me on that, but there's a lot of shades. And so this one is the lightest shade with the pink undertone. There's also like a neutral and a yellow undertone, I believe. Don't quote me on that again because I've kind of forgotten. But this was £5, so let's try it out under my eyes. It's got a really big applicator. It's like the that is really light. Wow. This is also washing me out a little bit. If I turn the brightness up, am I going look better? No, we're just gonna deal with it then. Okay. It's really pale, and I am really pale as it is. The foundation I'm using is the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and I'm using Light 44 Cool, which is one of the lightest shades that do, I believe. So this is really light. I suppose I got fair. I want this to be brightening, I suppose, but it might even be too pale, even for me. And like I said, I'm a pasty pale kind of person when I've not got any makeup on. That's actually blended out so nicely. That was so quick. Did you see how quick that was? I'm just taking it up onto my eyelid as well because I have very veiny eyelids, so I need to conceal them. Okay, so that blends in really quickly. It does not feel cakey. It actually has blended in. Doesn't look too pale. I'm gonna come like closer. I don't think. To me, when I'm looking at the viewfinder, I look ghostly all over my whole entire face. But in real life, I don't look bad at all. And when I bronze and set this, it'll be an alright shade for me. I couldn't use this on blemishes, it's way too pale. But I could maybe get a darker shade if I want to use it for blemishes. But I am just going to quickly set that with my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. Okay, so that is my face all set. I forgot to mention I obviously had foundation and my brows on already. When I started filming, but so far I really like this. It is Jeffree Star approved if you didn't know, but it's set really nicely. I think the colour is really not bad for me, if like for brightening, but when you see it's not like too big a jump between like underneath my eye and like my cheek. So yeah, and the coverage is really good. I have really bad dark circles, but like right on the inner corner bit of my eye. And that's quite hard to get into with like a sponge or a brush, but it's covered like really well. Okay, next for bronzer, I have this tiny little NARS Laguna bronzer. It's a bronzing powder paquette, it was called. Something like that. So literally all you get is this. I'm going to see if that'll focus. There we go. You just get this tiny little strip with some Laguna bronzer on it. So I'm going to try that today, because I'd like to know what it's like, but the only thing is, how do I get this off? Oh, it's got like a little I'm not going to take it off completely just in case there's still some left. So I'm going to get this little brush here, and if I can get the, oh, the film fell back over. Take some of this. Okay, I think I got some there. I'm going to just do a tiny tap, and then okay, it's showing up on camera better than it is in real life apparently. So I'm going to grab some more, and this time I'm not going to tap it off. Okay, that's better. This is like a really nice colour. This is Laguna bronzer, if I didn't say. This is a really nice colour if you have light skin. It's not orange, but it's not like especially warm toned or especially cool toned. It's like a nice middle ground. It's actually, when I'm looking at it, it's got like a tiny bit of shimmer in it, which I actually quite like. It doesn't really come up on the skin, I wouldn't say, though. Maybe I think it looks more like a satin finish when it's on the skin, rather than like just purely matte or like a normal like shimmery bronzer would look shimmery. Oh yeah, I really like that. I'm actually gonna zoom the camera in a little bit. Okay, so I'm having to like bend down a little bit, but I really like that. I think it looks really like just like natural on my skin. It's like a really, really, really good colour for my skin. It's just like a natural bronze. A lot of the bronze, the one I'm using at the minute, that's in my project pan, is the Freedom one, and this is not a dark bronzer. Got stuff on it. That's not a dark bronzer. Honestly, the colour wise, they're not a whole lot different. But for some reason this just like is better on my skin tone. Might be that I've just used a bit less, like because it is just like a little tiny packet. But it's added like a really nice natural bronze to my face. So I actually really like that. I might have to purchase the full one. Or if they do like a mini. Maybe like a mini, because I have another mini. I have a mini NARS Orgasm set. This has the, I'm gonna open it, just give me a second. Okay, so this was £24. You get a mini NARS lipstick. It's really cute, like it's adorable and I love it. It's so cute. A mini blush, again, and look how cute that is. It gets so tiny. It's so cute. Oops, thank God that plastic was there because I would have just gouged out some of the blush. Like a mini blush, it's got even a mini mirror in it. How good is that? And a mini lip gloss. I wanted to try the NARS Orgasm blush for ages, and like part of me wanted to get every single thing that's called Orgasm just because I want the whole collection. I don't know why. But I thought this was good because you get the lipstick, the lip gloss, and the blush. So why don't we try out the blush now? Let's just take the little plastic covering off. And I'll get my blush brush, which is pink. This actually, before I put it on, I have a blush in my project pan. This is from Primark. It's the Blush in Secrecy. It's £1.50. And, oh, actually, the Primark one is a little bit more orange. But if I, there we go. They're very similar, but this is the Primark one, obviously a bit more orange. The Orgasm one's a bit more pink. So that's not too bad. But if you kind of want to dupe, that's a bit similar because that's got like a gold shimmer in it as well, the Primark one. Then, I mean, you could get the Primark one. The Primark one is also very, very, very pigmented, so you only need a tiny bit. Right, got quite a bit on my brush there. I'm going to tap off a little bit if there's any excess. I have heard that this blush is a bit more sheer, which is why I'm like, alright, going in with like more of a heavy hand. And that's like really pretty because I'm like really pale. And this looks really pretty. It's just like a light blush of colour, and it adds a bit of like, it makes you look glowy because it's got like that shimmer in it. And I do like a shimmery blush. I just like to glow for the gods. And you can really see that gold, so it just makes you look like really healthy. I love that because I don't like a heavy blush at all. I love blush. I always wear it. But I don't like a heavy blush. Okay, since we're already in the NARS stuff, I'm gonna just put the lipstick and the lip gloss on straight away. I'm gonna look dodgy for a little while, but that's fine. By the way, I've already heard that this is actually quite a sheer lipstick, and I'm fine with that. Okay, that's actually pretty. I already knew that it was a sheer lipstick. So it hasn't got a load of pink pigment to it as like the base. It is more of like, I mean, you can see my lips look very shiny, but my lips don't feel overly glossy or creamy. It's not like my lips don't feel like a high shine lipstick, but they kind of look like a high shine lipstick because of the like gold shimmer that's in it. But actually I think it looks really pretty. Let's try the lip gloss. I also have another lip gloss. I just want to say, because I ordered this set, you can get 2 free samples. So I got the Laguna one as a sample. You can also get an orgasm sample like that. But they also, I also got this like mini lip gloss as a sample. So this is the lip gloss in Priscilla. I'm gonna swatch on the back of my hand because I haven't actually had a look at this yet. Ooh. Okay, good. It's not like super bright. Like, I didn't want it to be super bright. Like super pigmented, sorry. I'm gonna just do this and see if this will... Yeah, so that's it. It's really pretty. It's got a really good pigment to it, but it's not like opaque, if that makes sense. Okay, let's try the orgasm one though. This looks so pretty. I have a feeling I might use the lip gloss more than the lipstick. Because like this over like a coal pink lipstick would be so pretty. Like one that's got more colour to it. Okay, that's super pretty. It's such like a natural kind of lip colour, but it just looks so glossy, like really glossy, but not sticky in the slightest. That's so pretty. I really like that. I really like that gloss. It's gorgeous. I'm going to prime my eyelids, and after that we have 2 eyeshadow palettes to review. So we have the new Forever Flawless Unconditional Love. This is one of the new 4 palettes that they released. This is the like pink one. And I also have the, what's this one called? I also have the Foil Frenzy palette, which is like all foil shades. I've swatched pretty much all of them and they're amazing. They're amazing. So let's just, oh, I just gouged a little bit of one accidentally. Okay, I'm gonna prime and be right back. Okay, I primed and I've zoomed it in, and I've also set my primer with just like a white / like cream eyeshadow that I had in the palette, because this one does not have like a cream eyeshadow. So what I like about this palette, I'm just going to show it. This is like the bottom row. So on the top row you've got a couple like neutral browns, then you've got like a coral, a lovely lavender shimmer. You can't see that shimmer. I'm going to move it closer. Like a purple and like a pinky coral. We've got more purple. We've got like a bunch of neutrals as well as pinks and reds and purples, which I really like, because there's nothing worse when like there's a palette and like you can't even do one neutral look with it. Do you know what I mean? Okay. My lips look great. Like, I'm loving this. Okay, first I'm gonna get my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Official, which is the second shade in the first line. And I'm just gonna basically pop that in my crease as like a transition shade, just to kind of initially get some definition. And you know, whatever we work with after that will just blend into this. So I'm gonna take, I mean this is a unicorn brushes one, it's like a round fluffy brush but it's like a bit more dense. I am gonna take, okay, I'm gonna take Swipe here, which is like a lovely pink, like a warm toned pink. Let's see how pigmented this is. I'm gonna like pack that on the outer corner and into the crease. Oh, that's actually got a nice amount of pigment. There's like a lot of kickback in the actual pan itself, which you won't be able to see, but there is like a fair amount. But for having this amount of pigment, I'm not mad at it. That's quite usual, honestly. I'm just taking a tiny bit at a time and building it up. Then it's honestly so nicely pigmented. I'm really impressed. Like, and that's such a pretty colour. I love it. Okay, I'm actually going to take a really small fluffy brush and this colour at the bottom, Unconditional, which is a lovely peachy pink. And I'm just going to kind of blend around the edge of that, just to lighten, and also just to blend out that colour. I don't know if this one's as pigmented as the first one. It's also, for some reason, I mean it looks matte in the pan. This one also has a lot of kickback, by the way. It's looking almost shimmery. So I wonder if it's more of a satin matte than like a matte matte. Okay, so to darken up that outer corner, I'm gonna use this shade at the bottom called Dinner. I'm just using a tiny bit of that. Okay, this one doesn't seem to have as much kickback in the pan. In fact, it's not really got any. I'm just gonna pack that on the outer corner. Well, I'm not packing it, I'm just like swirling it into the outer corner. I think this looks quite dark in the pan, but in real life, like on the eye, I don't think it's coming out as dark. And there's not a lot of kickbacks, that maybe suggests there's not like a lot of pigment. I'm going to take a bit of that first shade Swipe, well not the first, the second shade, just because we're losing a little bit of that pink. I'm just going to go over it. Okay, I do want to test the shimmers in this, but I also want to test the foils. There's two to go for. Okay, I'm going to go for this one at the bottom called Love. It's like a shimmery peach. I'm just going to use that with my finger. I'm going to use a finger on this eye and use the brush on this eye and we'll just see the difference. Oh, that's really pretty. This actually goes very well with the NARS Orgasm set, to be honest. This colour could be the NARS Orgasm eyeshadow. There isn't a NARS Orgasm eyeshadow somewhere, but you know what I mean. I'm just kind of blending that up. I don't want to have like a cut crease moment. Okay, I'm going to just take a flat packing brush and apply that on the other eye and see what it's like. Okay, definitely much better applied with your finger. Yeah, I mean there's like no comparison. I'm going to put some more on with my finger on this eye. Okay, going into the foiled palette, I'm going to take this colour here to put on my inner corner and brow bone. When I swatched that, it's honestly like my favourite colour. I've also just realised I forgot to do my lower lash line. We'll do that afterwards because it was really pretty, but for some reason not picking up very well. Oh, that's so weird. I'm going to just... I want you to focus. Look at that. It's like pushed around the product, but it's not really picking up. That's so weird. It's like jelly, and it's not picking up. Oh, I got a little bit there. I have a feeling these shadows are all going to be like used with your finger because they're not even picking up on a brush barely. They're just like really like malleable, I don't know. Right, I'm getting my pinky for this. I have like fairly long nails and these are my natural nails, so this might not work amazingly. Okay, that worked a bit better. I'm also going to okay, we're gonna put a little bit more brow bone. This colour is just really pretty. It just looks like you are actually glowing. It's like a really good, like, it's very close to like your natural skin tone if you're like a fairest to mid skin tone. Okay. What else? Let's have a look on my lid. Okay, actually, I'm going to finish the lower lash line because that's just silly. I'm going to take swipe on my lower lash line and then dinner on the like end of my lash line just to deepen that up. Okay, what I'm going to do is take this white on my finger. Oh my god, like it picks up so easily. And put this like on the inner part of my eye. Or like just kind of lightly tap it on top. Actually, yeah, I'm lightly tapping it on top of that fair shade so I don't get too much pigment. But I get that like foiled, shimmery, glittery effect. Oh, that's really pretty and it's actually really brightened it up. I can't see what you're seeing, because if I look up I can't see my lids properly, I can just see the pink around them. But I'm very happy with that, I think that's really pretty. I'm going to swatch a few other shades of this for you. So, let's see, I haven't swatched this green yet, so I'll swatch the green, this deep pink, the gold, and the purple. Okay, I'm gonna just explain one of these shadows first. So when you look at this deep pink, it looks like in the pan like it's a pink with a purple shift. But when I'm gonna have to move 2 seconds. So when you actually see it, there's it there. It's like an orange with a fuchsia shift. It's actually really pretty. That colour is gorgeous. It's like, it's not picking up on camera, that gold shift it has, it's really pretty. That gold is just a normal gold and this purple is amazing. It's so pretty. But that pink, again, it's like, it's actually orange with a fuchsia shift. It's so pretty. It's like gorgeous. So I'm just going to quickly wrap these off my hand a minute and we'll continue. My last two things are from MAC. So I ordered the new Prep and Prime Fix Plus like cherry blossom scented. I haven't tried MAC Fix Plus. I'm sorry, I'm sat really weirdly, I've got like a dead foot. I haven't tried the normal MAC Fix Plus. I haven't tried any MAC Fix Plus, but I have had like one little spritz of this and it does smell really nice. But I also got a 3 tiny little In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash mascara. So we're going to try the mascara first and then the setting spray. Oh wow, it's got a very like long brush. Okay, I'm going to come in close. There we go, so you can see obviously with mascara without. I decided against curling my lashes, so I thought I want to see what it's like with my like natural lashes, and it's pretty. It's like lengthening, but it's not very volumizing. I will say my lashes, I like them, and I prefer them like just like long. I don't like them really thick and like clumpy. But I do have quite thin lashes. My lashes are like a tiny bit pathetic because like they're really thin, so even like a volumizing mascara won't make them look very thick. So it means like from afar, I mean you can never see my eyelashes from afar in any of my videos, which annoys me because I want pretty lashes that you can see from like miles away, not miles away, but like a foot away, you know? But oh well. Okay, yeah, I like this. It's really, it makes my, I'm like, I need to like bend down so you can actually see my full face. I've got like a tiny bit of mascara up here. Try and scratch that off at the end of the like product. There we go. It's really pretty. It makes my lashes look nice. But for me, like a lot of the time, mascaras aren't hard to get nice. And there's a lot of drugstore ones that are good. I don't know how much this would be. This was just a sample. I got it free. I wouldn't say it's any better than a lot of drugstore mascaras. Like I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash, that's $5.99. So just food for thought. Okay, so obviously the last thing we have is the Fix Plus. I also have the E.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set. This was £5. I have already tried it. I'm already down to here. Yeah, £5 for 60 millilitres. Not the best, but this is only 40 millilitres more, and it's £14 more because this is £19. So they look like there's quite a big difference, but there's only 40 millilitres difference. This I do like. I'm not testing it out today. I've already tried it because I went too long without setting spray. I was just dying to use it. And I also didn't realise I was going to be getting this when I got this. I wanted this, but I was like, do I get it? But I tried myself because I've been doing good. So this is very nice. If you want an illuminating setting spray, they also have like just like a generic, and they also have a matte. They're both also £5. They'll be this size, but the reviews are really good. So if you want a cheap setting spray, like an affordable one, this is probably the one to go for. I will say this has got a lovely mist. It's so, I'm gonna like spray it over here. It's so fine and lovely. Just not like, it smells kind of like a generic E.l.f. product, if that makes sense. But it's got a lovely mister. It's very nice. So let's try this. I'm like, how do I even spray it here? I feel like I didn't get that very well. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my god, it smells good. Oh, that smells so pretty. It actually like kind of smells like flower petals, if that makes sense. It's so nice. Oh my god. Can they make this a like, can they make this a staple thing and not just part of their Boom Boom Bloom collection? Because oh, I need like a million of these just for the smell. Yeah, I'm loving that. Let's just check up on my concealer real quick. There's like a tiny bit of creasing, but I have two very deep creases under my eyes, so that's to be expected, and that happens with every concealer. No matter how much I set it, it happens every time. But so far it's looking pretty nice. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! I've just realised for each thing I haven't like... Oh no, I didn't do a clap for every clip. At least not for this one. But that middle clip, I don't have a clap for, so oh no. Okay, this audio might be a little bit messed up. I'm very sorry if it is.